First, the top news headlines. 2 houses gutted following devastating fire at M. Shimol village within Moreh Ward number 9 in Technopol district. Property worth lakhs of rupees destroyed. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren says government is encouraging both government and public-private partnership PPP models in development of infrastructures. First Sherpa meeting of India's G20 presidency chaired by G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant begins in historic city of Udaipur. Manipuri international women football player Dangmei Grace Fatted Chief Minister lauds her for being among Manipur's sporting talents shining professional contracts abroad. And Nagaland Tribes Council demands early Naga political solutions, slams government for not addressing grievances of NPO. A very good evening. You are watching IS Prime Time English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing and hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. This is SURAJ Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. 2 houses were completely destroyed in a major fire last night at M. Shimol village within Moreh Ward number 9 near New Moreh Lekai in Technopol district. The blaze occurred around 8 p.m. according to our correspondent. The 2 houses belong to Jangmang Tauthang, age 53 years, son of late Yangso Tauthang, and Ngamzagin Mate, age 35 years, son of Jamsen Mate. Properties worth rupees 9 lakh belonging to Jangmang Tauthang and properties worth rupees 7 lakh belonging to Ngamzagin Mate were destroyed in the fire. Short circuit was believed to be the cause of the blaze. Personnel of Moreh Fire Service, local water tankers and residents joined the battle to douse the devastating fire till late night. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren inaugurated a newly constructed Wangkai Eye Hospital at Wangkai Underparking in Imphal East today. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister explained the need for infrastructure and manpower and asserted that the state managed to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic collectively and unitedly. Acknowledging the importance of infrastructure and manpower, Biren said the state government is encouraging both government and public-private partnership PPP models in development of infrastructures. He further said that efforts are on to augment facilities in Churchandpur Medical College, private medical college under CISA and Jenims. He further said target has been set to finish the under construction cancer hospital at Jenims complex by February next, adding that OPD has already been started at the yet to be completed hospital. He also mentioned that oxygen plants and ICU beds have been installed in all government district healthcare facilities with 24/7 solar power being supplied in 3 districts hospitals in Churchandpur, Chandel and Tamenglong. Stating that health is everything, the Chief Minister stressed that the Chief Minister's Health for All was implemented to enable regular health checkup by the people at their homes. The Chief Minister further said that improvement of healthcare system does not restricted to hospitals only, but strengthening manpower and improving infrastructures are also part of the improving the healthcare system. The Chief Minister asserted that people of the state has talents, potentials and caliber to reach the very top and urged them to be united and cooperative. He also emphasized the importance of eye care and wished the hospital a bright future and assured all possible assistance. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata, Health Minister Sapam Ranjan, Wangkai MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar, Sir Sankar Deva Natralaya Hospital Founder Medical Director Harsha Bhattacharya and Wangkai Eye Hospital Director Dr. Sarungbam Bobi attended the program.
Doctor nurse main city kaintanate hospitality. Doctor lakpada na fare harise. Doctor lai hai bakada na badu sok pukseri ba harau jari ba nurse ma sarak pada na badu dagi da harau jari ba patient du ki family da harau jari se doctor du ki hospitality wahi wata wangang sangang nursing du ki dauri ba wahi wata wangang sangang adung ma mayam du da yamna depend away aduna doctor sindri ai nasu always ai haijabani doctor profession aduga police seven no mai ba gamu siga sorry in habi adu aduna koi doctor da e madu hita to soi na ka prene na habi ade amna kari haita humanity ki amari lena ba human service ki amari lena ba adu mo ibani na mangolobio.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren greeted the Navy personnel on the occasion of Navy Day. The Chief Minister in a tweet said the Naval Force has not only been playing a crucial role in protecting the sovereignty of the nation, but also comes out at the forefront when the nation requires its service. Biren further extolled the Indian Naval Force for their fearless and selfless service and unwavering efforts in protecting the seas and keeping the nation safe. The first Sherpa meeting of India's G20 presidency, chaired by G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant, commenced today in the historic city of Udaipur. The four-day gathering of the Sherpas of G20 members, invited countries and international organizations will set the stage for important conversations on some of the most pressing issues of our time, including technological transformation, green development and life, spotlighting women-led development, accelerating the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, facilitating inclusive and resilient growth and multilateral reforms. The meeting will also work towards building consensus on a diverse range of global issues in various G20 work streams and bring the focus to key global priorities. During these sessions, India will introduce the broad priorities of all the working groups and also hear the views of the G20 countries, guests and international organizations. The first Sherpa meeting will also offer the delegates a unique Indian experience through cultural performances, art exhibitions and excursions to various destinations, including locations such as the Kumbhalgram Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the Ranakpur Temple Complex. As stated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Bali last month, India's presidency will be inclusive, ambitious, decisive and action-oriented with a focus on collective action. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today felicitated Manipuri international women football player Dangmei Grace during a function. Speaking at the event, N. Biren said Dangmei Grace is among Manipur's sporting talents who have signed professional contracts abroad. He asserted that she has represented the country and won in various international arenas, bringing laurels for the nation and the state. The Chief Minister also wished Grace success in all her future endeavors. Ace footballer Dangmei Grace is the fifth woman after Manipuri women footballers Oinam Bembem Devi and Bala Devi to sign a professional contract with an overseas outfit. She plays as a forward for Uzbek side Selvins Karshi and the India women's national team. The nimble-footed winger from Dimdailong village in Churchanpur district under Kangwai subdivision hails from a family of farmers. She is feared for her electric pace and exceptional dribbling skills. Grace played the inaugural edition of the Indian Women's League IWL for Kripsa before moving to Setu FC in 2019, and with this side, she won her first IWL title. She joined Gokulam Kerala in 2021. With the Malabarian outfit, she played in the 2021 AFC Women's Club Championship, and her performance against FC Boniot Kaur was lauded by the experts. She won her second IWL title with Gokulam in May 2022. 6 months later in November, she helped Uzbek club PFC Sevins Karshi win 2 trophies, Uzbekistan League and Cup in Uzbekistan. The Central Nagaland Tribes Council (CNTC) has blamed the current government's leadership for failing to deliver equitable distribution and governance, as well as to address the grievances of the INPO areas. The council has criticized the government and its elected representatives for the current embarrassing stalemate. The government should take the MLAs of INPO areas into close confidence and bring out policy and program to provide a clear roadmap and system of efficient governance. The CNTC also expressed concern and regret about the INPO not participating in the ongoing Hornbill Festival, which is considered an international event and where the unity of different tribes of the state is displayed, stated the press statement by CNTC. The CNTC further stated, however, the morungs of INPOs were closed and empty, which presented a different story. The state government, instead of organizing festivals and becoming an event management group, should do its duty and deliver and take up the genuine needs of the people. But for obvious reasons, the state government, as the guardian of the state, has left the demand of the INPO in cold storage. As a result, the state government should explain why the INPO began to seek separate statehood and why it is unable to address the issue. The CNTC suggested that the state government address this issue before it escalates. In addition, the CNTC reiterates its position on the early Naga political solution. It requests that the government of India deliver the solution promised prior to the state assembly elections. As the parliament's winter session approaches, the CNTC hopes that the Naga political issue will be addressed, resulting in a fruitful conclusion, which is a long-cherished dream of all Nagas, concludes CNTC press statement. Later in the day, Chief Minister N. Biren also inspected the ongoing construction of the state BJP party office, Thambal Sanglen, at Nitaipat Chutek in Imphal today. Biren said that the construction of the party office will be completed soon. He asserted that the new office will facilitate the party to have a better working environment. After a 2-year hiatus owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, all necessary arrangements are in place for the 6th edition of the state-level Manipur Singju Festival. It will be held at Ibudho Marjing Polo Complex, Hangang, from December 28 till January 12. Chairman of Singju Festival Committee P. Bimola announced the same during a press meet at Manipur Press Club, Mizorkul today. She said the Singju Festival is organized with the principal objective to promote and preserve the traditional food items of Manipuri cuisine, focusing particularly in the Singsu, which is a Manipuri traditional salad. She mentioned that a wide variety of fruits and vegetables and medicinal plants are used in preparation for the Singju of different flavors. She further said that the festival began in 2016, however, it was halted for 2 years, 2020 and 2021, owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. She further said that several programs like Musical Night, Shumang Lila, Miss Singju Contest, Singju Cycle Rally, Tree Plantation, Mega Blood Donation Camp, Legal Awareness, Free Health Checkup, Book Exhibition, Media Interaction Program, Cultural and Traditional Events will be held, among others. Various stores will be open at the festival venue and exhibit different foods and handloom and handicraft items. She appealed to the public to come and witness the festival. Other Singju Festival Committee members were also present. All arrangements have been met in Jiribam district for the upcoming 83rd Nupilal Day observance on December 12th. Convener of 83rd Committee Jiribam, Haubam Thoibi, informed the same during a press meet at Nupilal Office Complex, Babupura today. Thoibi also urged the people to extend their support and cooperation in making the event a success. All Manipur Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization, MESCO, today celebrated its 29th Foundation Day. The organization also extended greetings to the people on the occasion. A grand feast was also held at Poirei, Nawa Kol and Yaibilen Children's Home to mark the event. MESCO President in charge W. Chinglemba said that children are the future pillars of the society and urged the people to extend assistance and cooperation to MESCO in all its initiatives. Kaithel Manbi Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South, organized a wreath-laying ceremony to commemorate the supreme sacrifice made by rifleman-led Nanwang S. Konyak in Kaithel Manbi Garrison, Imphal West District of Manipur today. The battalion honored the brave heart who made the supreme sacrifice for the cause of the nation on this day in 2016 at Ningu, Arunachal Pradesh. All ranks of the battalion paid their respect to him by laying wreaths and according guard of honor. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today handed over a financial assistance of Rs 1 lakh to Saibom Village Authority to facilitate church activities. The aid was handed over during felicitation of Tribal Affairs Minister Letpa Hokep and the MLA by Saibom Village Authority. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, MLA R.K. Imo also assured to hold talks with the local MLA for construction of a new community hall at the village. Officials and residents took part in the event. Mayon Society Jiribam felicitated the winners of the first pre-metric merit test and Ningtham Lamjel today. The event was held at Jiribam Municipal Council's Multi-Utility Complex Auditorium in Babupura, Jiribam today. The winners and participants were feted with gift on the occasion. Principal of Jiri College, Jiribam, Dr. T.H. Randhoni, President of Mayon Society, Konjengmam Ratan, Inspector of Schools, Deputy Journal Education Office, Jiribam, Lukram Roshan Mitai, President of Jiribam Olympic Association, and L. Ranjit took part in the event. Lamding Educated Welfare Association, Lewa, Lamding Thobal District, in collaboration with Rama Foundation Manipur, organized a one-day free health checkup camp today. The camp was organized at Upper Primary School, Lamding Khuman Themlikai. The camp aimed to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all. Around 200 individuals were checked up and free medicines were also provided to them. Contributing towards health and well-being of people of None District, Tamenglong Battalion, Assam Rifles organized a one-day free medical camp at Khongsang village in None District along National Highway 37 today. The program was held under the aegis of 22 Sector Inspector General Assam Rifles East. The battalion medical staff along with medical staff from District Hospital Tamenglong treated around 175 individuals, including 42 women and 35 children from nearby villages, and also distributed free medicines to them. Mention may be made that the battalion has organized 56 health and wellness camps in Tamenglong and None District till date. The most cherished festivals of Nagaland, the 23rd edition of Hornbill Festival, has witnessed more than 12,000 people till the third day at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama, since its inauguration on December 1st. The 10-day annual cultural extravaganza will go on till December 10th. As India assumes G20 present on December 1st, which also coincides with the Nagaland Statehood Day and commencement of the Hornbill Festival, co-branding activities were also carried out, such as a G20 logo being displayed at Naga Heritage Village. Organized by the government of Nagaland, the Hornbill Festival showcases Nagaland's deep-rooted traditions and its rich cultural heritage in all its ethnicity, diversity and grandeur. The festival is also a tribute to the great hornbill, which is an admired and revered bird by the Naga people for its qualities of alertness and grandeur. The Hornbill Festival of Nagaland is a cultural extravaganza to revive, protect and preserve the richness and uniqueness of the Naga heritage. For the guest, it is an opportunity to get a comprehensive understanding of the Naga people, their land and their rich culture. People across the nation are celebrating the Navy Day today. The day recognizes the role and achievements of the Indian Navy. It commemorates the events of the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War. It may be mentioned that on this day in 1971, the Indian Navy sank 4 Pakistani vessels, killing hundreds of Pakistani Navy personnel. The Indian Navy is the naval branch of the Indian Armed Forces and is led by the President of India as Commander-in-Chief. The Indian Navy takes an important role in securing the marine borders of the country as well as enhancing the international relations of India through seaport visits, joint exercises and humanitarian calamity relief and so on. The idea behind celebrating Navy Day was to boost outreach and increase awareness about the Navy amongst the general public. Wishes pour in from leaders and politicians for Navy personnel on occasion of Navy Day. President Draupadi Murmu attended Navy Day celebrations at Visakhapatnam, which is conducted for the first time outside the national capital. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the Indian Navy on the occasion of Navy Day and said that the Indian Navy has steadfastly protected the nation and distinguished itself with its humanitarian spirit during challenging times. He also expressed his pride over the country's rich maritime history, wishing the Navy personnel and their families on the occasion. Home Minister Amit Shah expressed his respect towards the force for its valor, dedication and commitment in protecting country's maritime borders. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh also held the Indian Navy for its valor, courage, commitment and professionalism and said that the Indian Navy is at the forefront of keeping our country safe by ensuring impeccable maritime security. Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar and many political leaders have also extended greetings to Navy personnel and their families. Loktak Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South provided a tablet to an underprivileged student in collaboration with Smile Foundation at Kumbi in Bishnupur district today. The tablet was given to the student based on the academic performance. The tablet was preloaded with BYJU's learning material to facilitate the student to broaden their horizon and help perform excellently in academics. Parents of the student was also present on the occasion. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back with latest news and updates.
Electric laktabana maram oduna asabi ising panglar haibi nungsa thiningai leitraba. Thompson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairanggoidong Nithamja Karong, Imphal West.
Manipurda Agri Entrepreneurs based in a basket. Pukai Agri Business None Banana Company na chingba kaya semkalaba matung. Program asi hauzik Manipur ge Agri Entrepreneur ainingba mipum khudingmakta ge application kaujari. Manipur ge district pumnamak cover tawjagani training pigani amadi khankalaba entrepreneur singda business pilot tawnanaba grant ke mateng supijagani. Business idea or model bu wahi chamanga dagi tadana ithoklaga apply tobiyu. Ekhoigi email address contact@malkkfoundation.org. Hena akupa marol ke damak 897-447-8068 contact tobiyu.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching IS Primetime English News. Manipur witnessed 0 coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. The state's tally stands at 1,39,919. A total of 14 samples were tested in the past 24 hours. The number of active cases remains at 5. There were no fatalities reported in the same hours as per the latest updates from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The recovery rate stands at 98.46%, while the death toll remains at 2,149. COVID-19 cases in India witnessed a margin decline, with the country reporting 226 fresh infections in the past 24 hours, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4,46,73,392. While the number of active cases of the infection has dipped to 4,529, which constitutes 0.01% of the total infections. A decrease of 68 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 cash lot in a span of 24 hours. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,628 with just one new fatality. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,38,235. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.80%. Over 219.93 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the Northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 64 crore and 98 lakh, while more than 66 lakh 46,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 62 crore and 70 lakh. Globally, United States of America has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. NASA astronauts successfully achieved another milestone as Jos Cassada and Frank Rubio installed rolled-out solar array on the starboard truss structure of the space station today. They have also disconnected a cable to allow the 1B power channel to be reactivated after it was shut down due to a power trip in its electrical system. NASA said the disconnection of the cable will isolate the affected portion of the array and restore the channel to 75% of its normal operating capacity. The astronauts ended their spacewalk at 2:21 p.m. today after successfully installing a new rollout solar array on the station. In the process, crew members of Expedition 68 are seen preparing to exit the International Space Station's Quest airlock for a spacewalk that began about 7:25 a.m. and lasts approximately 7 hours. One can watch this spacewalk process on the NASA app, the space station blog, and the agency's website. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, in the FIFA Football World Cup football, defending champions France will face Poland at Al Tumama Stadium, Doha tonight at 8:30. In another match, England will take on Senegal at Al Bayat Stadium, Al Khor at 12:30 a.m. Last night, Argentina defeated Australia by 2-1 in the knockout match to storm into the quarterfinals at the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium in Al Rayyan, Qatar. Lionel Messi scored the first goal for Argentina in 35 minutes, while Julian Alvarez doubled the lead in the second half. However, Australia's Enzo Fernandez reduced the lead by netting a goal in 77th minute. Earlier, Netherlands became the first team to reach quarterfinals after beating United States of America by 3-1 in their first knockout match at the Khalifa International Stadium in Qatar. Memphis Depay opened the scoring for Netherlands in the 10 minutes, while Dale Blind doubled the lead at halftime just before the break. Ten Hazirit gave some hope to USA by scoring a goal in 76 minutes. However, just a minute later, Netherlands' Daniel Dumfries netted his first goal of the tournament to make it 3-1 to knock out USA from the World Cup. 32 top countries from 5 regions will be in action for the championship title. All 64 matches will be held across 8 stadiums in Qatar. A footballing era, the like of which we will be lucky to see again, will come to an end in Qatar as a host of icons including Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Thiago Silva and Luka Modric, among others, are braced for what will likely be their final appearance at the World Cup. Brazilian football legend Pelé says he feels strong after he was hospitalized and diagnosed with a respiratory infection earlier this week. Pelé, yesterday in his Instagram post, said he is strong with a lot of hope and follow his treatment as usual. The 82-year-old football legend urged fans to remain calm and positive. On Friday, doctors said Pelé, whose real name is Edson Arantes do Nascimento, was recovering and in stable condition following the diagnosis. Pelé, who sustained swelling and cardiac issues after his hospital admission this week, was specifically diagnosed with bronchopneumonia. In a report on Saturday, medical staff at the Albert Einstein Hospital said Pelé responded well to treatment for a respiratory infection diagnosed after his hospitalization and that his condition had not worsened in the last 24 hours. Pele's latest statement on his health came hours after the daily Brazilian newspaper Folha de São Paulo reported the retired footballer who is battling cancer is now receiving palliative or end-of-life care after his body stopped responding to chemotherapy following a surgery to remove a suspected colon tumor last year. Pele, one of the most talented footballers to ever play the game, led Brazil to a trio of World Cup titles in 1958, 1962 and 1970. He remains Brazil's leading goal scorer with 77 goals in 92 games. Players and fans at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar were quick to react with concern once news of the Brazilian footballer's health concerns emerged this week. 60th Mr. Manipur 2022 is being held at Bhagyachandra Open Air Theatre, both in Palace Compound today. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, General Secretary of All Manipur Bodybuilders Association and convener of 60th Mr. Manipur 2022, Yumlembam Sunanta, said that the event will instill significant change and inspire the bodybuilders. He said that the competition is held in 7 subcategories, adding that 256 bodybuilders from different gyms across the state are competing in the event. He further mentioned that male and female contestants from Bishnupur, Thoubal, Ukhrul, Chandel, Tengnopal, Kangpokpi, Imphal East and Imphal West districts are taking part in the event. He mentioned that the winners of the Mr. Manipur Champion of the Champion will go home with a brand new car, while Mr. Manipur Junior will get a brand new Royal Enfield Bullet. He added that certificate, medal and cash awards will also be presented to them. Sunanta said that a souvenir will also be released on the occasion.
India ki Federation asigi samnariba World ki Federation ki Secretary amadi President Hong Kong ki amadi India ki asugumba official singsina message thabilaktuna ekoi souvenir sibu mapung phanba loinana Manipur ki Honorable Chief Minister amadi Manipur ki Honorable Governor Obiriba Singh amadi DGP Manipur amadi loinana manba ki official singna the message pizza pa aduma souvenir ki compile tawka coaching so chaina formal function ka loina koi souvenir si
KSC Kangpopi Trust League Sida Longpi by 4-1 in a league match at the ongoing second Ampha Cup. In the match played at DSA Bishnupur Mini Stadium today, KSC Kangpopi's players Lungun Hao and Hauktin Sem netted 1 goal each, while Singdaulen scored another 2 goals at 30th and 43rd minutes respectively. In another league match, Semropia Churchanpur dropped LYCC Chandel by 7-2. Altogether, 18 football teams subdivided into 2 groups are participating in the tournament, organized by All Manipur Football Association, sponsored by Sheikh Babu Machai Memorial Trust since September 12th. A 2-day run for fun and sports activities for children aged 4 to 14, which kicked off at COB Dikuiram yesterday, concluded today. The Menglong Battalion, under the aegis of 22 Sector Assam Rifles, IGR, East, organized the event with an aim to promote physical, mental and psychological well-being of the people. A total of 85 children from 3 different schools of Dikuiram and Katang, including 40 girls, competed to prove their mettle in different sports events and fun activities. Track and field events such as 1 kilometer run for fun, 100 meter sprint, long jump, etc. and fun activities like lemon and spoon, sack race, 3-leg race, balloon race, etc. were organized during the event. A football match between Don Bosco High School and Dikuiram Government School was also held on the last day today. Winners and runners-up of all the events were also felicitated on the occasion. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Two houses gutted following devastating fire at M. Shimmol village within More Ward number 9 in Tengnopal district. Property worth lakhs of rupees destroyed. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren says government is encouraging both government and public-private partnership PPP models in development of infrastructures. First Sherpa meeting of India's G20 presidency chaired by G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant begins in historic city of Udaipur. Manipuri international women football player Dangmei Grace feted. Chief Minister loads her for being among Manipur's sporting talents signing professional contracts abroad. And Nagaland Tribes Council demands early Naga political solutions, slams government for not addressing grievances of INPO. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching ICE News and good night.